I'm having Strava rage.
I sleep like a child unsettled, restless to the breast I nuzzle. I'd hold my breath until my face it turns blue. I'd hold out death until my time here's through. Didn't I say it was all or nothing? I'm an island boy in the city running. I'm a six-string soul that's played a gun home. Got 20,000 nights to find you now, I know. Till the river runs red, till you're out of my head, till the sky turns black, or heaven takes you back, till they lick my bones.
I got a wheeziness because I had a crack at this segment. How fucking good is Strava? It literally has changed the game for me. I love it. I'm a little fucking Strava fanboy now. No, well, but I started just upping my bike riding out of the blue, and as you saw in one of my last videos, I aggravated, I got patellofemoral joint syndrome, where my ITB was super tight. I was rolling it and stretching it all the time, but what I figured out after going to Michael O'Connor, the sports physio here where I live, he told me that I became quad dominant and that my glutes weren't activating, and like my TFL and my piriformis were all not doing what they needed to do, and my quads and my ITB was pulling my patella, and the tracking was wrong, and I got fuck it was sore. I had to have a couple of weeks off riding, and I was spewing because I just reached a point that I'd never achieved before, where, you know, I could pump out a 50k ride and still have energy to work out later that day. And just obviously that's got a lot to do with being a carved up mofo. Anyway, I can't fucking stop having a crack at these segments. I'm fucking full wheezy, eh? Cause there's this one, I live in San Remo and I live at the top of this hill, and there's a heap of crew that's been doing the hill, the Sunny Hill. It's pretty famous. Like, as a kid, it was like, when will I be able to ride up that hill without getting off? Like, it's pretty steep, it's good. And it's not that far, it's not that steep compared to what most cyclists do, I'll tell you that. Anyway, this year I got second in that segment, and I was second by 1 second to this other dude, local dude, and I was like, every time I ride my bike and get home, I'm gonna have a crack at that segment. And it finishes off the ride on a high, you know, like you've had it, leave it all. I can't even breathe. Leave it all on the table, you know. Anyway, today I beat that motherfucker by a second, and I was so happy. I was like, woo! And then as the Strava results are uploading, some other fuckhead beat me by a second. A second is big deals when I've figured out with cycling. I'm on a mountain bike, mind you. They're all on road bikes. Just because I've locked out the suspension, lifted up the seat, put some, you know, semi-slick tires on, it's pretty damn good. I got a mountain bike for shit's sake, but there's no excuses. I'm gonna fucking beat this guy by a second now. But I just wanted to say that a really good, really good tool to use is a program or an app like Strava, because it makes you accountable and it gives you this gentle competitive thing. Like, there's all this stuff to go out and attack and have, and when you push yourself like that, that's when you get better. Yes, you can incrementally get better. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a very fine balance, because look what I did. I pushed so hard at one point as I was getting into it. I fell in love with it so much that my knee, I aggravated it. And I've learned a lot, and I have to credit Durian Ryder with some epic advice over all his videos and his ebook and everything about cadence and not grinding. But also my biggest fault was my clips and my actual bike and the setup for the type of riding that I'm now doing, as opposed to the cross country that I was doing. So do your research, set up your bike right, go to a friend that knows about it or a bike shop and get set up right, so you don't do what I did, because now I've had 2 weeks off and look at me, I'm wheezing like got like this weird asthma-y thing. I get it like 3 times a year, but it's when I have a full like high intensity hill climb, sprint, whatever. It was only 2 minutes 38, but I was going full noise the whole time. And obviously I'm a shit cunt because I'm really unfit at the moment. But anyway, do yourself a favor, download Strava. It's good for running and cycling. Start exploring your area, make some courses, attack some segments, and be a freaking high carb legend. Peace out.